A splash in the Soldier the Game split. A Blac Youngsta performed the Young Dolph diss, Shake Something in Dallas, Texas, which he wasn't wrong for that right there, because you got to understand something. Just because your favorite rapper, your favorite trapper, your favorite soldier, your favorite entrepreneur, just because he get killed or he pass away, don't mean his real ops, his real enemies got to feel the same way that you do. Or they got to let up off of him like you would. Nah, keep applying pressure. Especially when you're an artist like Blac Youngsta, that's the only thing you can do to heal your pain. What pain I'm talking about. Because his cousins, his family members, his friends, his artists, they still in South Memphis, so they still got to deal with the static that come behind Young Dolph. They still got to deal with the war that PRE gonna be bringing, because guilty by association, because they with Heavy Camp, they with CMG, they hang with Blac Youngsta, because they from the other side, and I don't mean North Memphis or South Memphis, I mean they PRE, they CMG, they Heavy Camp, they Bread Gang, anybody, like anything that can numb their pain. The artists that's in PRE, the steppers that's in PRE, anything that can numb their pain, which is knocking Heavy Camp members down, knocking anybody who disrespecting Dolph down. Yeah, so these people can be guilty by association, so they still can be getting knocked down just for them to feel better. So you gotta understand, it's a war right now. So yeah, Blac Youngsta still getting phone calls saying this right here. Hey yo, Youngsta, you ain't gonna believe this right here, man. I hate to call you with this right here, man, but they just shot the trap up. Man, Youngsta, and they just killed your cousin, and they just killed your brother, and they just killed your auntie. Man, they just shot this spot up. Man, they just shot your store up, your convenience store up. Man, they just shot your studio up. Man, they just shot your new house up that you just bought. The property that you just got, they shot that up. Man, they just spinning, they keep spinning, they keep spinning. So how you think that make Blac Youngsta feel? The only thing he can do is lash out on the stage. So how you think that make Blac Youngsta feel when he keep losing loved ones, or his places of business, or his houses keep getting shot up? He can't go slide because the feds watching. That's what the feds want him to do. Memphis PD, they watching. That's what Memphis PD want him to do. The fans, the bloggers, they watching, they're investigating. So he can't do that there. All he can do is grab the mic and perform them old diss records. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and Gotti got knocked down, or his brother or Youngsta got knocked down, or anybody from them camps got knocked down, Dolph would still be performing Don't Play With Me, because it's a part of his catalog. So yeah, he'll keep performing and it'll still be beef, because they'll still be bringing war towards Dolph way, and he'll feel the heat, even though the fans won't see it. Or even though he ain't sending a hit, they'll still bring war towards his way because he had an issue with him. So vice versa, same thing. Dolph ain't sending a hit, Key Glock ain't sending a hit, vice versa again. Youngsta ain't sending a hit, Gotti ain't sending a hit, CMG, Heavy Camp, Bread Gang ain't sending a hit. But since it's guilty by association and shots has been fired on both sides and diss records have been sent on both sides, yeah, we mad. We can't figure out who the killer is, so everybody get it. That's how Memphis dudes roll. If they can't figure out who did it, everybody get it. Everybody gonna get it. And it's all out war, no peace. That's what it is. And as you see the news, bodies keep dropping. So you gotta put yourself in Youngsta's shoes. How you think Youngsta feel? You don't think Youngsta cry? You don't think Youngsta got a heart? You don't think Youngsta tired of burying his people? So if you can't slide and you can't fix the problem like you could've before the rap, before the fame, yeah, all you can do is go back in that booth and diss, or get on that stage and diss. What do a man supposed to do? These are not regular type of citizens. These are gangsters. These are gang members. These are steppers. These are demons. They just rappers. They just entrepreneurs now. But they was in the streets first, so yeah. See, the problem with the fans, they pick and choose which soldier they gonna cry over. But they forget about Duck Mama. They forget about Tuka Mama. They forget about all the mamas in Jacksonville, that the rappers, their favorite rapper in Jacksonville, when they talk about them, they don't say nothing about that. So if we're gonna give Blac Youngsta that same type of heat, we need to give Duck, we need to give King Von when he was alive, we need to give Chief Keef, all the rappers, any rapper who diss, we need to give them that same type of smoke, that same type of hate comments, that same type of hate DMs, that same type of boos on stage. Yeah, we can't pick our favorite soldiers when they all could die, when they all going to war. Yeah, when our military go to war in Afghanistan, from the smallest soldier to the big soldier, when they die, they get the same sad song, they get the same funeral. Don't nothing change. It don't matter what rank they got. It don't matter. We can't pick and choose which soldier we're gonna cry for when they all gangsters, they all demons. These are not regular people. It seemed that way because they changed their life. They become entrepreneurs. They buy 100 properties. They had this shop. They had this apartment complex. They turn these dudes to multimillionaires. But they still steppers. They still soldiers. They still gangsters. So yeah, they still can die because they still at war. They still dissing. When they alive and it's all good, they dissing every day. They hitting this dude, baby mama. They robbing this dude. They killing this dude. They taking something from this dude. So what you mean? Do we like the gangster stuff or we don't? Shout out to Ayo Kaseko, Big Fat Podcast. That's his saying. Do we like the gangster stuff or do we don't? Yeah, so I don't never feel sad or I don't never feel no type of way because that's what we love. We love the gangster rap. We love when somebody die. We love the killing. That's why we make certain rappers rich, because they kill or they slide or they really live in their raps. So just because it happened to Dolph, just because it happened to Soulja Slim, just because it happened to Tupac, just because it happened to Biggie, just because it happened to this one or that one, yeah, it's fair game. If Blac Youngsta want to keep dissing, he can do that there. Because he ain't being fake, because he was dissing them like that when he was alive. He ain't dissing behind Dolph back. He let him know what it was when he was alive. PRE know what it is. So if they see each other, whatever happens, gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean just because he dissing, just because he performed these songs, don't mean he's something to hit. It don't mean that though. If it do, prove it. You got to prove it, because this America. We can't go off for speculations. I know you wish it was like that, but nah. Where your proof at? Where the handcuffs at? Nah, so he could keep dissing. He can't get locked up for that right there. That's how he feel. If fans feel some type of way about it, why ain't boo him off stage? Why wait till he leave, then type under the comments or go to his DM? You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Key Glock. He can diss Blac Youngsta. He can diss Yo Gotti. He can keep doing that there. Jay Fizzle, anybody in PRE, it's the same. They could throw the same type of shots, because as fans, as bloggers, we don't get the same phone calls as Blac Youngsta. We don't get the same phone calls as Key Glock or Jay Fizzle or Paper Route or CMG or Yo Gotti. We don't get them same phone calls. We don't really know what's going on. Memphis do, but we don't really know what's going on. You know how much money Blac Youngsta has spent on bonds and lawyers and burying people and funerals and all that stuff. He tired of that stuff. So when you mix all that up and you put it in a blender, anger forms. And you had a show like he had in Dallas, he performed them old songs. If he want to make a new one, he make a new one. Chicago artists do it. Jacksonville artists do it. New York artists do it. New Jersey artists do it. What's the difference? We love smoking Tuka. We don't care how Tuka mama feel or his friends and family. And we keep saying it over and over when we ain't never met the dude. Yeah, we love saying, who I smoke. Yeah, we don't care how the victim family feel. We love saying, when I see you, all that duh. We don't care how the victim families feel. We love all them old Chicago diss records. And we don't care how nobody feel. So what's the difference when Dolph died? What's the difference when Blac Youngsta performed this song? And we ain't been caring. So why care now? Because Dolph was more popular. Because Dolph had more money. Because y'all like Dolph songs more. That's fake. That's fake. That ain't real. But, you know, with the fans, you can't expect them to be street or expect them to go by the street rules. They're going to go by it like a fan. Of course, you know, PRE family or certain people going to think that is wrong, and they should in their eyes. But if you like gangster rap, if you like Demon Time, if you're a monster, if you're a stepper, you'll understand. Yeah, you'll understand. You'll know it's fair game. You'll know that come with war. That's how it is in this new generation. That's how it is. We smoke on dead ops. We diss the dead. All that there. Things change. But this ain't nothing new. This been going on since 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013. Yeah, so it's still turning up. It ain't turning down. Everybody's smoking dead ops. Everybody's smoking packs. Yeah, thanks to Chicago. So yeah, that's how it is. Like, who can we blame? Can we blame Chicago? Nah. We gotta blame ourselves. Yeah, we got to point that finger at ourselves. Not academics, not Chief Keef, not GDs, not BDs. No, ourselves. We the ones who listen to it and repeat the lyrics. We the ones who make their streams go to 1 million views. Their views go to 1 million views. We the ones who keep supporting that there. We the ones who love that there. We the ones keep doing this right there. So how can I point at academics? How can I point at Chief Keef? How can I point at Blac Youngsta? We all love it. We keep watching it. You keep watching it. You keep supporting it. So we love it. We love it. Just like every other race love when they race die. Every race love when they race die. It's just with us, we diss after they die. Even our military, after we killed Pablo Escobar, our military stood in front of Pablo Escobar with his body laying on the ground. They took pictures and they smiled. Yeah, they took pictures and they smiled. Anytime our army, our military kills somebody high rank, Saddam Hussein, we smile. They take pictures. The white man, they smile. They take pictures. They celebrate. They have parties. We not the only ones. Our military do the same thing. They've been doing it since the 80s, the 90s, the 70s. Been celebrating death. That's America way. It's just now getting into hip hop in the streets of black people. But white people, they been on it. They been celebrating death. They been laughing, taking pictures of dead bodies. Man, I'm gone, man.